What's up, YouTube? What's up, Discord? Crazy day out there in the markets. Obviously, they started off with a flush. Everything's been pumping since. The Fed, one of the Fed presidents, chairman, came out and said, "Oh, I think we can stick to 25-point raises." Let me throw this out there, guys. Celebrating more increases is mental. I know the market wants to celebrate and be all happy, but in reality, the only thing we should be celebrating are rate cuts, not hikes. To add to that, you have like literally every big company laying off 10 to 20% of their staff. If you and your family, okay, your family and your extended family, if there's like 10 of you, okay, one or two of you are literally losing your jobs this year. And that's going to be every family across North America. And in other parts of the world, who knows, it could be worse. But in North America, certainly. These are not things to be celebrating. A company like Wayfair shouldn't go up 25% because they're laying off 10% of their workers and 18% of their corporate staff. I understand why. We understand in the Discord. This is because in the short term, it's a cost-saving measure. Airlines and stuff like that did it when COVID started, right? They had to lay people off because it's a cash burn. This is a little different situation. They're trying to get through a recession that they know is coming, but they're trying to pump markets while telling you, "Oh, it's cool. We're just going to lay these people off." But not because we need to, but just why not? Everybody's doing it. No, they're doing it because you've got like Norwegian coming out. You've got all these companies coming out saying like it's bad. It's going to be bad. Things are tough. J.P. Morgan, it's going to be bad. Goldman Sachs, it's going to be bad. Charles Schwab, it's going to be bad. Debt write-offs have like quadrupled. Stuff like that, guys. Like housing costs today. They gave the housing numbers. All-time low since 2010. 2 years before 2010 was the housing collapse. It wasn't the housing bear market slight down. It was a collapse. It was some people had their life savings wiped out. Okay, because the assets were so leveraged. We're there again. We're there again. We're 2 years away from it. You know what I'm saying? 15 years later, no one learned. It's been a bull run, and no one has learned. This is why it's important, really important, to have cash on the side and not go deep into every play you get into right now, because this rug pull is coming. When the SPY has rallied 1.25%, which, if you look at the calls, they're up another couple 100%, right? This is why we don't really get FOMO for a stock like GNS, okay, which doesn't look very healthy. It looks like the short's covered and back to business. Back to business. This is 1,000%, guys, in 36 hours, okay? I tried to let people know, expect around $5 because of the FOMO and the hype, and then expect a sell-off. I said $5 to $6 because that's 1,000%. Any targets over that, they just can't do math. They're retarded. They're pumping you to try and screw you out of your money. So I hope a lot of people got out. I know people in my Discord got out around the 3.5, 4.5 range. I know John Wick and his crew did really excellent there, so congrats. But this is why we don't get FOMO. We see this stuff every day over on my channel. What is a 40% run? What is a hell biz, which is something I mentioned a while ago? What is an 80%er? When you can find, like, we didn't get this, okay? I'm not saying I got this call out, but we did alert. The reason I'm showing two is because we got the alert out at about plus 5,000%, because it all happened in one bar. You have to understand, it happened in one bar. Here, let me show you. Right here, pretty much. Right here and here. Okay, so a couple bars. But we got the alert out at like 5,000%. It went up to 9,000, right? 7,000 and 9,000. This is one alert we got out. Let's see what else we had out there. Google went crazy today on the call side. Google. Goog, 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 Goog. So we had Google getting an alert out around 1,000. Like this is when I saved the screenshot. This was basically at the start of the morning in the Discord. I said, look, guys, the market's pumping today. Throw a dart and you will make profit because we play the large caps, okay? Once it was screenshot worthy, which is that 10x, which I put a video out last week, and I said, you go 10x, 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 you have $1 million. You go 2 grand to 20 grand, 18 grand, like you take your 2 grand back, 18 grand to 180 grand, you take 30 grand out, 150 grand to 1.5 mil. 3 trades. 3 trades, people. You can be a millionaire from 2 grand. You want to go a grand? Okay, 1 grand to 10 grand. You don't take any, you go maybe go to 9. 9 grand to 90 grand. Take out 10, 80 grand to 800 grand, okay? You're pretty close. 3 trades, 800 grand from a grand, okay? Because you can 10x on options. This is Google. This isn't some obscure company. This is the thing I'm trying to get people to understand. They come into my Discord. It is not an obscure company. This was 24x, guys, today. 24. 2,000%. 2,400%. 24x. You put in a grand, you've got $24,000. Okay. What else do we got? We had a Goldman Sachs said they were getting probed. All right. Oh, why is it only showing 3 here? Hold on a sec. Goldman Sachs was getting probed for maybe not having the money to cover what was going on. So here's the chart, guys. Here's what it looks like. The news comes out. This was 1 bar. This was the one that was 1 bar. Sorry, let me pull up Goldman Sachs. Yeah, boom, okay? Trading sideways, boom, okay? The news hits. The news drops. No one's getting this. No one had any idea, okay? Except the insiders who knew, okay? An alert goes out immediately to people in the Discord, all right? It's already up 400%, but look what, 600%. 800, 1,000%, 1,100, 1,500%, 1,200, 1,700%, you guys. Okay? You would have made, this is 1,000% difference between the start of the alert and there. But that's not how math works. You didn't make 1,000%. But if you got in at 16, the 342, okay, the 342 was 600 and this was 1,600. So 1,000% difference, but 1,687 divide, because you likely paid around here, divide 641. It's like 260%, okay? From the time of the alert to the time it went down, 600%. If you were just interested in having some YOLO puts on the bank, you would have made this whole thing, because the banks are reporting earnings all this month and into next month, okay? We talk about earnings in the Discord. That's probably something you're like, what the hell is he talking about, earnings? Well, that's literally how the stock market works, guys. It works on companies reporting their financials 4 quarters and once annually, okay? And then, you know, if they're doing things like stock splits, reverse splits, share offerings, acquisitions, mergers, all that crap, then they also report on that as well, okay? What else do we got? So that was that. Extremely bullish conditions out there today, guys, except, you know, you can play both sides. You play that, boom, you're laughing. You take some profit around here, you get out, look for it to hit a spot of resistance, get back in. It doesn't want to break. This could fall a long way, guys. Goldman Sachs could fall a long, long way. We had Carnival Cruise, which we were shorting yesterday, okay, because Norwegian said things are getting bad. Norwegian says things are getting bad. We short, we lose money on the shorts today, okay? But we flip the calls, you make some money, right? Because for whatever reason, they're pumping today. No one knows why. There's literally no reason for it, but they're pumping. What are they going for? CCL, hundreds of percent. If I had to guess, yeah, 200 and 300%, guys. There's no reason to really worry about getting into like the random memes. Like, who gives a shit? Look, this was 80% when I started the video. It was 100%. It's now 60%. They're very volatile. Hopefully you're not the one bag holding is how those work, right? Whereas this, it's like, these are real moves, guys. These are life-changing moves, some of these percents. And then you have BABA. It's at an all-time high for 52-week because of a fucking calendar? Because it's the year of the rabbit. Who gives a shit? There's literally, Ryan Cohen bought some shares, but guess what? It dipped when he bought that. This has a very long way to fall. So we grab some puts on this bad boy. You're going to hold this without any retracement? Let me draw a quick Fibonacci retracement on this. It's probably like 80, it's probably around 90, 93 bucks. Okay, 93 bucks. We'll go from the bottom. We'll go to the top. Okay. Okay, you get a 50% retracement. You're looking at 102. 102. If it just retraces 50% of the massive run-up it's had that has not cooled at all. Stocks don't just go up, guys. They also don't just go down. Okay, 50% retracement, you're looking at 102, 62% peel back, 62%, 99. But even you want to get conservative, okay, just a 32% retracement is 107. Ultra conservative, kind of almost like checking a head and shoulders here. If it were to form, small head and shoulders, you're looking around 112. So we just grabbed 118 puts next week. If it goes down to 112, we're looking pretty. Okay. How would that work out? BABA, what would be like an $8 move on the chain? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we can't really count that. We'll go from at the money. We'll go from at the money, which is 120 right now. Okay, so 120 put, a 120 put is worth like 57 cents. We'll go up $8. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So from 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. From 57 cents, it should go. This is not right. I'm telling you right now. It should go to somewhere around $8, $9. It should bake in about, because they've added some levels that don't have any fill yet. So that's why it's kind of messing with this. I'm doing this on the fly, you have to understand. But that's kind of how you could kind of gauge, well, what would be an at the money down the line, right? You would just count it. If it goes down $8, we go $8 on the chain and see what $8 is worth. But since they've added these kind of to it, you know this has no volume, so you know that this price ain't even accurate. Because look, the 130, the 130 is only 10, so there's no way this is 12. Okay, you're looking at around $8, give or take. It's almost like every dollar would be like a buck for Alibaba puts. So we'll go with that. I just wanted to show you guys why we don't FOMO over here. Like, we don't get all crazy with the FOMO. We don't feel like we missed anything if we didn't get into GNS, right? Like, it's not the end of the world for us. Some did. If I were to load the gains section, what are we looking at here? Let's go look at the gains for today. Yeah, so CJ got in. He made some money. Yesterday, someone made like $6 and they made like another $3 today. Where is he? Oh, not Greg. That's Spy. Where the hell is he? Where did he go? Legacy, GNS, yeah. So he made $6 on GNS yesterday. He made some more today. Braxton made some money today. This guy thanked me. He thanked me today for saying, I'm so glad that you've reminded me to take profit. Because actually the other day when he was in MGAM, he was up $6 and he didn't take it. And then he watched it all go away. Because I alerted it low. I alerted it at 90 cents, guys. I went to $2 or $3. But he didn't take any profit. And then he saw my video and I said, look, take your initial money out or your initial money plus some profit, and then you can ride the rest out for free, essentially. This time he took his profit, not once, but twice, actually. And now he has that feeling. If you take profit, guys, and you lose money, like let's say you're in GNS. Okay, you're in GNS. Get rid of Tesla for a minute. You're in GNS, okay? And it's running. It's running in the pre-market. Let's say you sold here for $3.23. Or, you know what? $4. You sold at $4. You held for $4. And you sold. You were super excited. I'm telling you right now. I know it. You were like over the moon. And then you watched it run to 5.45 and you went, damn it. Damn it. I could have made another $1.45. I'm telling you right now, that feeling of missing unrealized gains, right? Missing some profit. It pales in comparison to if you bought here and now it's $3 and you're like, God damn it, why didn't I sell? Or if you bought, if you watched it do this and watched it go here and you didn't sell and now it's here. The feeling of going from 5.45 to 3, even if you paid $2 of going from 5.45 to 3, you're so upset with yourself. You're mad with yourself because you're like, I could have sold anywhere here. I could have sold at 4, 4.50, 5, and I didn't sell. Why didn't I sell? And now it's 3, and you're like, well, I'm still up, but damn it, I just lost thousands of bucks profit. So that's the, and then now your headspace is whack. Now you might start chasing and making all sorts of wrong decisions. Okay? God damn, SPY is still ripping. Fuck. I'm sick of the market going up, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I'm fucking sick of it. Literally, America is bankrupting itself, giving money to Ukraine, the COVID issue, the fucking bills they passed that just print trillions, and half of the money you make now is going to pay straight up interest on your debt. And this fucking market will not reflect reality. It's back to almost 400 for fuck's sakes. I'm put heavy like every week, guys. You don't understand. So it's good on a company like this, but it is not good anywhere else. I'm put heavy on Tesla right now. I'll tell you right now, this is not fucking good. They're worthless. But anyways, tangent. The feeling of losing profit is nothing compared to losing, like being in a losing position or taking profit and missing out a little more profit. You don't care because you're like, fuck yeah, you know what? I just made, that guy's like, I made 10 grand. He made 10 grand and he got out around $4. Do you think he really cares that he could have made a little more? Fuck no. He's having an amazing week. 10 grand, that's like 2-3 months work for some people. You know, pre-tax or post-tax, whatever. So he doesn't care. So the point is, if you get into these risky ass squeeze plays, one, you need to do math. You need to understand to go from 50 cents to $5 in 1.5 fucking days, guys, is 1,000%. How fucking greedy are you to think that it's just gonna go up forever because the CEO did one fucking YouTube video? Be realistic, for Christ's sakes. Secondly, right? So that's number one, do the math. Number two, have an exit strategy. At least peel out of there at certain points. Number three, you don't need to FOMO when you can. If you like the market and you love the pump, you're going to love options because you can buy calls for fuck all. 392 on the SPY, guys. It was 392 was, that's almost 300% now. 392 was 193 minus 143. It was only 50 cents times 100. It was $50. You could have bought 10 contracts for $500. Okay, 10 contracts for $500 and 10 contracts for $500. 10 times 100 is 1,000 shares. Now it's $1.92. Right, your $500 would have turned into $1,920. Right, 270% ripper. 270% on the day. You quadrupled your fucking money. You put in 5 and you've got 2 back. 2. If you were in on a Wayfair or a Carnival Cruise or fucking the Google guys, the Google. Did I show the Google? I thought I didn't. Maybe I didn't even show the Google. Google went crazy. Can't even remember. Look at the Google right now. Oh, yeah, I did show the Google. That's what I was saying. We don't fuck around all the time with these obscure little penny stocks. Mega caps. Google goes down 4 or 5%. You're going to make that much money on puts, right? And you're not holding shares. You're not exposing yourself to rug pulls or weird situations. You're just playing it. You're in, you're out. Okay? Google wants 100 most likely. I feel like that's why it's moving this way. They're laying off a bunch of fucking people as well. Same thing. They literally calling it in the news, guys. They're calling it a fucking bloodbath. You've got to be kidding me. Okay, a bloodbath. That is not bullish. I was watching Crowder yesterday, and he goes, "It's only business." You don't hear people say it's just business when they're doing something good, when something good's happening. When they're laying people off, then they're going, it's just business. That's what they're saying is we understand that we're being crooked, underhanded, dastardly people. they're definitely not doing it for the right reasons for the people. Okay, they're doing it for greed. When the CEO of Amazon makes 120 million bucks and then says, I think I should take a pay cut next year while they lay off 18,000 people. No, you should have taken a pay cut this year so you don't have to lay off 18,000 people, you crooked piece of human garbage. I hope you get ran over by a frickin' EV bus because you're a like actual piece of dirt and a stain on humanity. Same with the Google executives. Same with all of these executives. They're not AA. You're one of them too, you crooked little piece of crap. He destroyed your share value over at AMC and by making ape. Now the guy on GNS is going to do the same thing, guys. He's going to do a special dividend. He's going to do an ape. You're going to get screwed. That's how that works. And shorts are going to get the hell out. So hopefully, even if you're still in the play, I'm not holding this bad boy over the weekend. I'll tell you right now. Cost to borrow on it, just to give you an idea. Update before I end this video. I had to have a little rant. 157%. MGAM is 233%. G-Sun is 237%. AMC 102%. GameStop 19.38%. HKD 103%. So same as AMC with a bajillion less shares. 21 million versus 1.4 billion. And GameStop is 1 billion. 700 million share shelf, 300 shares available. That's what I got for you guys. You want to get in on plays like this and call-outs like this and alerts like this and this kind of money. Please join the Discord. The link will be below. Listen, it's a paid Discord. You cannot join. I have literally 400 people that have joined and not signed up because they don't understand. You can join for free. You can come in the Discord and the only room you're going to see, the only room is a membership sign-up room. Okay? You're going to see this room, membership sign-up. You actually have to sign up if you want to see all these other channels and get the alerts. Okay? I'm going to leave it at that. You don't like it, you cancel. It's that easy. You enjoy it, you learn, stick around. We've cultivated over 300 traders. We're not all followers. We've got people with eyes all over the market, news coming out, all sorts of good stuff for you guys. DMs. Two things actually real quick with that. I'm sorry. I needs to be said because it happens all the time. If you're new, I'm sending you a welcome package. You read the info and then you do some exploring. Don't come in and immediately start asking, hey, where do I find this? Where do I find that? I've literally sent you the package and other people are going to say, go to the resources section. That's why I made it. 700 people ahead of you have all asked that question. Trust me on this. You're going to need to spend time in it like any other app. Number two, DMing me. When you first sign up, sure, cool. But beyond that, my DMs are for premium only. I am split in all different directions, guys. I cannot have 300 plus people DMing me. So that is a premium feature. If you want that feature beyond like the very first day or two that you signed up, which I'm just helping you get you situated, that's what it's there for. You shouldn't necessarily need it if you can absorb and understand information, because I have that really in-depth, like literally an in-depth resources section for you. Plus, we're talking in the various rooms all day long. So if you can actually, like, if you're pretty good with learning on your own, cool. If it's like a confidence thing, you might need it, right? If it's like a complete lack of understanding, you might need it. But I honestly feel like if you start with standard, that should probably be good for you. But yeah, I will leave it there, guys, and we will see you on Monday. Or I might pop something out at the end of the day here, but most likely we'll see you guys on Monday.